Balassi, shall we start there? You've finally got your man. How pleased are you that he's now a Middlesbrough player?
Well, I am. I mean, he's always been my target from day one, really. It just, there was a mix-up the last time before the window closed, and I think both parties were guilty of things going wrong between them. But at least I talked to him early this window. I had other targets as well, which he knew about. But I think once he decided to stay in England, he was going to come with me. So I'm really pleased that he's here. He's one of those players that makes me happy when I see him in the morning. He's always got a smile on his face, and it'll be nice. I gave him an opportunity at Palace, and it's nice for him to want to come back and help me out.
It's only, I think, a week, maybe 10 days ago, I asked you about him, and you said, well, I haven't spoken to him for a month. It's all gone quiet. So what changed? How come you picked up the phone? Because
I blanked him. That's why. And so it was one of them things that, with what's going off. And I heard that he was going to Turkey. But he don't want to go to Turkey yet and go to Turkey in another couple of years' time, can't he? I just felt it was the right time for him. And I believe in fate a lot. Mark, I think it's been a lot. What will be, really. And I think he was destined to come and play for me before I finished and before he finished.
He's had a long time without regular football, obviously, but clearly you need him to hit the ground running. So what can you expect? What should we expect from Yannick?
Well, yeah, I expect him to win me games. So simple as that with me. He'll want to please everybody, and he's got some tricks I can't believe, but I don't want him to use them at the wrong time. And but he's a good lad. It's nice to have a new face in the dressing room. The lads have done brilliant for me, and we've had a lot of adversity, especially this week. It's been one of them weeks from hell, really, I think, this week. And so it's nice to get a new body in and take it forward.
And where do you see him playing for you? I know you've talked about the possibility of him being a centre forward, but initially, is he probably going to be a wide man?
He can play anywhere, really. But I don't think he's a very good centre half. In training, he thinks he's a good centre half, but I think he obviously along the forward line, he's a good asset. And once we get him fit, I'm sure he'll be able to start games.
Are you even considering starting him tomorrow then at Norwich?
Well, I think we've only seen him train once, so I think we make our mind up later on. But it's asking a lot to start at Norwich, isn't it? Really, I mean, when I arranged the Rotherham game, originally we had 2 Saturday afternoon games. Then they moved the Sunday game to Sunday afternoon, Blackburn, and then they moved the Rotherham game to Wednesday. And now we're travelling today down to Norwich. I mean, it's a bloody hell, isn't it? That you shouldn't be allowed that, really. They should have put the Rotherham game off if they wanted to move the 2 televised games. So it's we've had the short end of a real disappointing. But the lads will come through. They've had 2 disappointing results. We're not supposed to get anything at Norwich, so let's go and enjoy it, I think.
And all the while, just before I talk about the game tomorrow, all the while you're doing this, the clock is ticking on the transfer window too, isn't it? Darnell Fisher's a name that has popped up overnight as somebody who you might be interested in. What's happening there?
Yeah, he is. He's one of the lads that we've put on our list. He's a good lad. I think sometimes you're at a club too long, really. So I think he needs a new challenge, and I'm hoping to get it over the line. Yeah.
So how close are you to getting a deal done, do you think?
Well, if I hadn't doing a press conference now, I'd probably be talking about it. So as soon as I get rid of you lot, I can go and have a chat about it.
So Norwich away then, toughest test in the division right now?
I'm hoping it's the toughest test for Norwich as well. I think we should have beat them here, fair and square. So, I want us to give us good account. Whatever problems we've got, I want us to go down there and be positive and give a good account of ourselves.
It does feel like 2 minutes, doesn't it, since that game at the Riverside and Marcus Tavernier's slip for the penalty. It's gone so quick. It
has, yeah. We're in the second half now, aren't we? I've always said our season starts now, really. I suppose on paper, anything in this game on tomorrow on Saturday, is a bonus. I think our season starts. It starts with the next game, but I want us to go down there and then try and enjoy it and give them a good game, really.
I suspect you'd enjoy it more if you had Dale Fry available. Is that going to be the case?
We don't know. He's been doing a little bit of training the last couple of days. It is a lot better. His eye's an awful lot better. So it's going to be down to Dale, really. We've got thank goodness we've got a blank week, the next 2 weeks, to get some of these lads fit, really. Him and Dick Steele and Tav. Hopefully, I think it's Brentford next week, isn't it? And then another week without a game. So with a bit of luck, we might only be short for the next couple of games.
Well, good luck tomorrow. All the best.
Thank you. Dawn.
Hello, Neil.
No cold water,
How are
have you?
you? Can you hear me all right?
Sorry, Dawn, just 2 seconds, Dawn. Have you got any cold water? Because I couldn't... This would like burn my mouth if I'd put it in my mouth, this. No? Don't matter. All right, Dawn.
Oh, God, honestly, you can't get the staff, can you?
No, you can't, Dawn, unless you do it yourself.
So in some ways, Norwich a bit of a free hit, but these games are often interesting because when a team's given no chance, it often brings out the best in them, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And our lads will, because we're the underdogs and nobody gives us a sniff, I think we've just got to go down there and give it our best shot and be positive and forget about the woeful week that we've had and things that have gone against us. I think, you always feel a bit hard done to, but that's how it is. You've got to move on quickly. And I feel really positive about Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. They're runaway leaders. And I thought we did well against them here. And I hope that we can give them a really tough game, which, they'll be laughing their heads off knowing that we had to play Sunday afternoon and Wednesday night. I'm sure, when they've had a nice relaxing week after their game last Saturday. But don't always work like that, does it?
It doesn't, no. And just Darnell Fisher, if you do get it over the line today, might he feature at the weekend?
Yeah, I think we've got to do it by midday today, Don, to get him available. So that I don't know, if I'm honest. But, if we can get it over the line, yeah, he'll be involved, yeah.
And, sorry, Mark may have asked this, but what would he bring to the squad, do you think?
Well, he's played at the top level, at our level for 3.5 years, I think, for Preston, and has always been reliable. Like I say, I think sometimes you need a change when you've been somewhere 3.5 years. I think he'll enjoy the banter that we've got here. He'll enjoy, the type of lads we've got, and I think he'll fit in. He just seems that type of lad, really, when I've made my inquiries about him.
And because of the past, 2-3 results at the Riverside now, is it in a way a bit of a relief to be away from home this weekend?
Well, if I'm honest, I could think of better places than going to Norwich, Don. If I'm totally honest with you, darling, I think I'd rather be at the Riverside against anybody after the week we've had. But, like I say, sometimes when you get the short straw, it backfires. So who knows?
That's it from me, Neil. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Don. Thanks, love. Simon?
Hi, Neil. Funny thing about this game, you've actually mentioned it about 3 or 4 times in press conferences over the past month as one that you were really looking forward to. Is this the sort of game that sort of really stokes your fires, that kind of thing?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. They're the best team in the league. I like Daniel. I think he's a super guy. I was really pleased that they stuck with him when they got relegated. One of the best managers around, I think. And they run the club properly, don't they? They invest in young players and sell them at the right time and bring them in. And I've always got on well with Delia and her mother, who sadly passed away now, but a wonderful woman, her mother.
Only other one from me, really. You look at the league table, and Norwich, look like the top team in the division. But apart from that, it strikes me, with virtually half a season to go, there's still everything for everyone to play for, isn't there? Yeah,
absolutely. I'll be really, once we get these 3 lads back and then we've added a couple, 2 or 3 more to the squad, I'll be really looking forward to the running now, February onwards.